This video is sponsored by Curology. The Sims, the very first Sims. She's fucking iconic. Let's just say that. This game is really special. Ever since the release of the Legacy collection that includes The Sims 1 and 2 with all of their packs, most of their packs, I've been really trying to dive in and play through the game and discover its secrets. It's a difficult game. We'll just put it that way. It is way harder than any of the other Sims games that I have played, and we have played through quite a bit of the Sims games on this channel. I actually find this game to be damn near impossible to enjoy without the use of cheats and modded items. God bless that fucking modded coffee pot. Something I noticed upon my very first time booting up the game is that it loads you in with every single pack and zero explanation of what is going on and what is happening to you. And there's a guy who comes around and gives you a box full of magic items, and there's a bunch of stray animals lingering around your house, and it's a lot. It's very overwhelming. So me and you, we're gonna go through every single Sims 1 pack that comes with the Legacy Collection bundle. I wanna help you. I wanna guide you through this experience. What can we do in all of these neighborhoods? How do we get rid of all the dogs and cats loitering around our home lot? And why is Sarah McLachlan here? But first, I would like to talk to you about today's sponsor, Curology. This isn't just any old Curology sponsorship, okay? I have been using them since 2019. In my early 20s, I dealt with hormonal acne, and I still do, of course. You know, it can't be helped. But once I had gotten that under control, I was in need of something to help with the tiny little bumps, you know, the texture and hyperpigmentation. But I am not one of those people that is into the bazillion step skincare routine. So Curology's Custom Formula RX has been my perfect solution. Custom Formula RX is customized by a dermatology provider who selects 3 active ingredients based on your skin's needs, meaning that your custom formula is made for you, whether you're treating acne, rosacea, or uneven skin texture. Skip the dermatologist's office and get the prescription for your skincare needs and have it delivered straight to you. Love it. You can start your Curology journey by taking their skin quiz. Get paired with a dermatology provider that is available to help answer any questions you may have, check your progress, and tweak your formula, if need be, as your skin evolves. I love how simple Curology has made my nighttime routine. I find that not only does it help me keep those tiny little bumps under control and help me just with my general skin texture, I just feel so bright and fresh after using it. I love it. If you are interested in simplifying your skincare routine with effective ingredients, check out Curology's Custom Formula RX using the link in my description. First pack, Sims 1 Livin Large. It released in August of 2000, only a few months after the initial game released. The main thing that you need to know about this pack is that it includes a lot of furniture, NPCs, features, gameplay, etc. that was initially intended to make it into the base game. But for whatever reason, these features just didn't. So they packaged all of it and sold them in a pack that is kind of sort of sci-fi, paranormal themed. I don't know. It's kind of actually just a clusterfuck of themes, if we're being honest. I think that's the biggest indicator that this pack was kind of just things that, for whatever reason, didn't make the deadline. This pack doesn't add like public lots or crazy fancy neighborhoods or anything like that. We actually were not there conceptually quite yet. The idea of like leaving the house and going and doing things in places. But it does add some mostly empty neighborhoods to your game, so you can, you know, go crazy and add and build whatever you want. There's a mansion lot, a house with a pool, and a house with a pre-made family, the Meshuggah family. Keep in mind that even though this is kind of underwhelming, this would have been a really big deal at the time, because when the game released, you only had this teeny tiny little neighborhood in the corner with these Sim Lane houses on it to play with. All of this stuff and the other neighborhoods came later with other packs. I wish I could tell you every single piece of furniture that comes with this pack, but honestly, that's a lot of work. There's no way to categorize items in The Sims 1 based on what packs they came with. And there's not really like a great comprehensive list of every single piece of furniture that came with this pack online. But there are quite a few screenshots that we can look at showcasing some of the furniture and decor styles that truly make you feel like you're living large. I will tell you about some notable gameplay items. The antique lamp, your sim can clean the lamp, a genie will appear, and he'll grant you 1 wish per day. The crystal ball gives you an opportunity to alter your sim's personality. The telescope comes with Livin Large, and it functions exactly like every other Sims game. Use it to increase your logic, or use it to have a chance encounter with aliens. The concoctionation station, the cock station, or chemistry table is probably the most interesting item to me. You can make potions that have varying effects, but it is interesting because you can't actually choose which potions you make them at random. Livin Large is the first time that we meet Servo, the robotic maid. And then one of the most iconic Sims items to ever exist in The Sims is the Vibromatic heart bed. It's actually one of the only ways to woohoo in The Sims 1. Sims can play in bed and maybe even have a baby, which is fun because the other way you have a baby is really just by smooching a bunch. So this is more exciting, I guess, if you're a freak, a perverted freak. Yeah, I'm looking at you pervy perv. It is a pain in the ass to get 2 Sims in there at the same time though. And sometimes one of my Sims will go up and start slapping the other one afterwards, so I'm not really sure what is happening there, but I really don't like that. That's pretty much it for the notable gameplay items. Trust me, there's plenty more items, but not too many other gameplay focused items in this pack. There's also 5 new career tracks. We got slacker, hacker, journalist, musician, and paranormal. There is a new death type, death by guinea pig bite. You can avoid this death by staring at the guinea pig painting, which is crazy. Who came up with that? Speaking of paintings, if you have the tragic clown painting in your house and are depressed and lonely and sad, the tragic clown will come pay you a visit, to try to cheer you up. But he sucks at it, and then he will never leave. And he is the worst. He's very disruptive. Your Sims will not sleep. He's just a miserable fuck. He'll ruin your mood, and the only way to get rid of him is to pay the clown catchers to come remove him, and then trash the painting, for God's sakes. I happen to own a tragic clown painting. And yes, I do live in fear. Other NPCs that come with Livin Large, we've got the Grim Reaper and Santa Claus. Yeah, Grim's not in the Sims 1 base game. He comes in this pack, which is funny. I imagine that when the game came out, it was truly more of a life simulation, very serious life simulation. And then they started to add in the funny, cute little quirky things that we come to recognize and know and love about The Sims today, you know what I mean? You can plead with the Grim Reaper to try to save a Sim's life, but they will have a chance to become a zombie if they are resurrected. Zombies aren't really that interesting though. They are devoid of personality, and then in a later pack, there is a way to change them back to normal and stuff like that. Yeah, this pack is pretty much included in every deluxe version of The Sims that was released after. So yeah, I think that it was just one of those packs full of things that should have been in the base game but didn't make it. She's just kind of there. There's a ton of little features in this pack, like roaches. Oh my god, why did we add fucking roaches to this game? This game's already miserable. But yeah, in general, it's just sort of a pack full of randomness. House Party. Now this one has a little bit more direction. House Party came out in March of 2001. Notable features here, using the phone to throw a party, the catering table, dance floor, DJ booth, bubble bar, a costume trunk, mechanical bull, and bar make appearances in this pack. The big feature in this pack, Drew Carey. If you throw a good enough party, Drew Carey from The Drew Carey Show, and Whose Line Is It Anyway? He'll come and show up at your party. Fuck, I wish that would happen in real life. But if you throw a bad party, boo, a mime will come and try to cheer up your guests, and it's really awkward and really horrible. Choose your fighter. The actual most big and iconic thing from this pack is the big cake that entertainers will jump out of. You thought the vibrating heart bed was scandalous? This game has strippers. The first party I ever threw was at the Goths, and it sucked so bad that the mime showed up to cheer up bored seams. Very French. No one was really having that much fun. All my guests ended up congregating in the bathroom, and the Goth family ghosts, they started coming out. It was not a good party. But I want to challenge myself. I want to see if I can throw the ultimate party. I want Drew Carey to show up. I want everybody to have a blast. For my quest of trying to have the perfect party where Drew Carey actually shows up, I decided that I wanted to play with the Meshuggah family. I tricked out their house. They have 2 stories now. Don't know what's going on with the roof there. This game has auto roofing. There's nothing I can do about it. I decided to move their bedroom upstairs to just kind of like get it out of the way and like have a lot more empty space in the house, because I noticed that in the few parties that I have thrown in this game, space is a little bit of an issue. Sims tend to just like kind of crowd in the bathroom area and things. So I wanted to just kind of like open up the house just a little bit more and offer more fun activities. And then I tricked out their backyard. They, of course, have a pool. I don't know if people are gonna use it or not, but I wanted to put like a big dance floor and a DJ, all like the most fun items that I could think of. And adding things like fun little decor is good for things like the room need, which does affect how your guests are feeling. Of course, I've got catering. I've also got a beautiful little drink fountain. This cage, oh, you just wait to see what happens in this cage. And the cake. I think everybody knows what happens in the cake. A hot tub, a bull riding machine. Oh, and also something that's a huge issue, right, that I mentioned earlier, bathrooms. So adding porta potties to the side of the house. Can't really tell that's what these are, but that's exactly what they are. And to make this the most successful party ever, I think I'm gonna need to have the little modded coffee pot. I know it's kind of a cop-out, okay? You kind of gotta do what you gotta do. I have to make sure everybody's having a good time. It's a little late. I'm getting nervous. Frankie, hey, thanks for the invite. Sounds great. Please come to my party. Oh my God, look how many people are coming to my party. Whoa. Holy cow, it's like the whole game showed up. Okay, cool. Hold on. Right now, we need to turn this on. Why are you riding the bull? Oh my God, you have other things to do. Why are you in the hot tub? Guys, you're throwing a party. You need to be doing things. Also, there's no lights out here. This is so funny. Everybody seems to really be gravitating towards the bubble bar. Oh my God, why are you wearing a mask? Are you guys doing nitrous? Okay, that's none of my business. But yeah, please turn on all the speakers. Let's get like a dance floor thing going. Everybody start dancing. Oh yeah. Oh, I'll put the moves on them. And let's also get the entertainment going. Oh yeah. Oh, perfect. I love it. Yes. No, the mime is here. No, this is the exact opposite of what I want to happen. Get away from my guests, sir. Virginia, oh my God, this outfit is very scandalous. I love that for her. Bunny the dancer can't even save this party. That's how much it sucks. Frankie's got to take matters into his own hands and start dancing in the cage. Is it the music? We are kind of playing elevator music. Hold on, disco. Why is room all the way down to, this is hard. Oh, it's because people are leaving a mess because there's no trash can. This party is an epic fail. Okay, I need a trash can stat. And then Frankie, you need to be cleaning up. No, don't eat the cake. Please don't eat the cake. Oh, my other problem is that I think I'm throwing the parties too late. I was reading online that if you throw the parties too late, then your guests get really tired and irritated and stuff. But like, I wish that they would autonomously just like use my little coffee pot. That would be great. I also don't know how to like end the party. You know what I mean? There's no timer or anything. I can't do it from the phone. I don't know what to do. Perhaps the best way to throw a really, really good party is to have like a servo or something that's like going around and cleaning up and interacting with guests. Honestly, yeah, wait, hold on. I'm gonna do that. I can afford it. I've been cheating like crazy. In general though, I feel like I need to be socializing with my guests a lot more. It's really hard to do it all. You know what I mean? Wait, they're talking about my party. Are they saying good things? Please say good things about my party or I will cry. Oh my God, my guests are cleaning things up. Everybody's stuck. This is not good. It's too late. Okay. That was an epic fail. The next party I threw was Also a flop, if you can believe it. Even with 2 cakes and 2 sexy dancers. There was drama. We had a couple cheat on each other at the party. Brad Burb, got a little too close with one of the dancers. I tried my best to socialize. The party seemed like it was bumping. People are enjoying the bubble bar. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, that seems to be the hot object during parties is the bubble bar. Okay, wait, the dancers are leaving. They're leaving through the path of the pea puddle. Thank you, Aristotle, for leaving a nice big pea puddle in my backyard. Okay, yeah, girl, get it. And we got the country music too. Yeehaw. Oh, Frankie's dancing. Oh, somebody's getting in the cage. Who are you? Cameron? Yeah, you hit that shit. But alas, this party was not good enough to have Drew Carey show up. I don't know how to get this party to have been any better. They have like everything they could ever need. You know what I mean? And now everybody's leaving. Goodbye, Cameron. I just don't know what else I could have done. It seemed like a really excellent party, to be honest. I did go ahead and try yet again because Mama didn't raise no quitter. Okay. I found some tips on Reddit. One of those tips was to watch TV, and then you can invite others to join you so that they're like having fun and socializing right away. And then another thing that you have to do is you have to socialize with every single guest, which is really hard because there's a lot of guests that are coming. I'm really trying to focus on socializing this time. Oh, and Frankie is fired from his job. Okay. I mean, that's the cost of living the party lifestyle, am I right? I don't even know what his job was. I don't give a shit. I'm super sad to say that even after implementing all of this super big brain strat that, yeah, I failed to get Drew Carey to show up to my party. Conspiracy theory, I think it's a random occurrence because I really feel like this last party was really good. On Reddit, it says you need to have been going for at least 135 minutes and have a party score of 55 and over. I don't know how to check the party score, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that my party was scored 100 out of 100 in my book. I've never seen a party have so many activities, so I don't really know what's going on. So yeah, we gotta move on. The third expansion pack, Hot Date, released in November of 2001. This is the first time Sims players could get out of the neighborhood. This pack adds a whole brand new downtown area with community lots for the first time in the series. Each taxi trip cost $50. You go visit the lot, you do whatever you gotta do, right? And then you go home. When you get home, the time will be the same as when you left. This could be kind of a confusing concept for some simmers that are used to the newer games, so, I just kind of thought it was worth mentioning. Okay, so where can you go in this amazing downtown area? Headman's Hideaway is a fancy restaurant and bar and casino. Corey's Place is a small outdoors restaurant with a pond. Ren's Days has a restaurant, shopping, and spa? Kind of. Solana Town Center and Landgrab Mall are great for, you guessed it, shopping. There's Old Farm Square, where you are supposed to be able to ride a bull if you have House Party installed, which we do since we're playing the Legacy Collection. But no, we got the generic base game version instead. These kind of oversights are why simmers are bitching all the time. Barrett's Boardwalk, where you can buy swimwear and hang by the pool. SimCity Beach, where you can also buy swimwear, but you can't swim. And finally, Crumplebottom Memorial Park. It's a park. Do park things. Oh, and Agnes Crumplebottom, yeah, she does make an appearance in this pack. She's notorious for being very against PDA. So I kind of want to take some Sims on a date and see if I can run into Miss Agnes Crumplebottom. Are you guys ready to go on a hot date? Well, I don't really care if you guys are ready, but Bella and Mortimer are ready to go on a hot date downtown. Okay, I went ahead and brought them over to Ren's Days, and this is where they are going to hang out today. Oh God, I thought this was a fancy establishment. I thought this was like a restaurant. I guess it is, but I don't really know what's going on with this chair situation up here. That's kind of distressing. Oh, I can only control Mortimer. Oh, because Mortimer is the one that initiated the date. That is really weird. Okay, all of you guys are like way too loud, actually. Ooh, getting spicy. Oh my God, does this guy ever shut the fuck up? Oh my gosh, they're both going to sit down at the restaurant. Wow, this is revolutionary, actually. I can't believe this is working. I don't know why. It's like anytime The Sims 1 does something like kind of complex, even a little bit, I'm like, whoa. Oh, Bella does not want to eat. what Mortimer wants to eat. Oh, they're fighting. They're fighting. Play footsie? Oh my god, that's so cute. Is that in any of the other games? I actually really love that. This went swimmingly well. Oh my god. Wait, was that an appetizer and a main course? Holy shit, my mind is blown. Wow. Dessert. Love it. Okay, wow. We had a beautiful, amazing meal. That was a lovely, gorgeous time. Oh. Guess who's here? Miss Crumplebottom. How is she gonna feel about a passionate kiss in the weird spa room? Oh, Bella didn't even like that. Well, because she's having a terrible time. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh Jesus. Okay, I don't know how to get you to stop being miserable. I can't control you. Wow, okay. Agnes Crumplebottom really did not give a single shit. Wait, I kind of want to like rustle her feathers a little bit. Okay, finally. I have everybody right where I want them. Successful kiss. Okay, that was just for me, for my nostalgia, all right? How dare you? This is a public area. Have you no sense of decency? We have standards in this town, you know? Well, honestly, I would say that was a very successful, very hot date. So hot, in fact, that Agnes Crumplebottom even had a problem with it. My queen, actually. This pack in general offers a lot more in the romance sphere of the game. We can now get in the love tub and woohoo with other Sims, even though it's damn near impossible if you're also cheating needs. My bad. Not now, carpool. I'm trying to get freaky. This pack really did change the game in a huge way, you know, taking Sims out to community lots and going and spending time in public. Totally brand new for The Sims, on PC at least. It adds like a lot of really fun gameplay to The Sims, you know? The Sims, when it was first made, had like this really bleak sort of undertone about it, about how like capitalism essentially ruins our lives. It was sort of just like a display of like, you know, how you can continually keep working to get promoted at work and you just never will have enough time to like actually take care of yourself and do all the things that you want to do. Yeah, it's shitty and like so sad, but like true, you know? So a lot of these packs that are introduced slowly over time just like keep adding to the more like fun gameplay aspects in The Sims. Because yeah, you know, like the life simulation is life simulating, but everybody deserves to go out on the town and go on a hot date every once in a while. Everyone deserves to do un-PG things in the hot tub. And if you thought that was fun, get ready for even more fun, because the next pack is The Sims Vacation, released in March of 2002. In this pack, you can get away from the constant work every fucking day of your life schedule and take your family on a nice, beautiful vacation. Spend some quality time with the fam. This pack also has a whole new area, Vacation Island, with a buckload of community lots. There's 3 different little biomes on Vacation Island, so you can do all sorts of different kinds of trips. We've got the snowy alpine area, the woodland area, and a beautiful sunny beach. And then the cool part is that each area has its own hotel resort that you can functionally rent rooms at, and then a campground where you can go camping in tents, and in the alpine area, igloos. Like, God, how cool is that? I want hotels in The Sims 4 so fucking bad. And then each area has special biome-related activities like snowball fights, sledding, snowboarding, water balloons, archery, fishing, campfires, and pools, diving boards, water slides, volleyball, sandcastles. And then there's mascots for each area. They're kind of terrifying. It's kind of crazy how many features are jam-packed in this one. There's also carnival games, souvenirs you can win from said carnival games. The only thing is that there were certain activities that no matter how hard I tried, I could not get them to work, sadly. My Sims get stuck in a loop of trying to rent equipment for hours and hours and hours. See guys, it's not just The Sims 4 that's broken. All these activities earn you vacation points, which can reward you with cute little items to show off how good your Sim is at vacationing. And that's great and all, but I'm interested in using this pack for something completely unrelated and kind of insane. Okay, so a few months ago, I threw together a video of my first impressions of The Sims 1 because it was like the first time I'd ever actually played the PC version of The Sims. And I got the most interesting comment that I've gotten on any video ever, maybe. Sounds terrible, but you can make easy friends by tickling child Sims. over and over again. They can't reject you. Go on vacation for a day and tickle all the children. I feel like this comment is gonna put me on a list somewhere. The best part is I think they deleted the comment. Honestly, you gotta live your truth. This is crazy, but like I have to try this because making friends in The Sims is so hard. It's so difficult. You need a certain amount of friends to get promoted in all of the careers. So it's like incredibly difficult to progress in the game because making friends is just, it's mind-bogglingly difficult. So yeah, we're gonna go on vacation to Vacation Island and we're gonna go and tickle all of the children. The Goths deserve a vacation, but I mostly need Mortimer to go make friends so that he can get more promotions. I think he's at like what, level 2 or level 3 of his career track. He needs to go make some friends. So yes, we're gonna go tickle all of the children. Okay, I really love that they all have cute little winter outfits. God, that's adorable. Okay, first things first, let's go ahead and let's check in, get our room all situated, and now it's time. It's time to clock in for the real work, the real reason we're here. Tickle, 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 tickle. Yes, yes. This feels insane. You know what? Let's have Bella get out there and do it too. I have big plans for Bella that involve her making lots of friends, so she's also gonna participate. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's just a freaking tickle fest over here. I can't believe this is working. Wait, this is the greatest. Let's find all of the children. More. Yes, more. Bella, this is no time for biffing it while you're on a snowboard. This is important and very crucial time where we need to stay focused on the task at hand. All right, well, if you're really struggling to get those promotions in The Sims 1, you guys, you know what to do. What is Cassandra doing on this vacation? Oh my God, she's standing right there. Oh, this is so awkward. She probably feels so left out. Nobody wants to tickle her. Sorry. Sorry about it. Well, I would say that this is a very successful vacation. Oh, great. And more kids are starting to show up. That's perfect. So you really could just stay here for a couple of days out on vacation and make all the friends that you need. This is a genius idea. We are seriously about to leave here with like 5 friends. I love this. So yeah, vacation, banger pack. I love that we're able to get away from the 9-to-5 grind for a bit and really just enjoy our time with our Sims in a lot more ways than we're used to in this game. This was one of my favorites in terms of pure gameplay. Next up is, from what I can tell, the fan favorite of the Sims packs. We have Unleashed, released in September of 2002. And I say that because that's what I'm seeing online. And I think it's kind of just like the sheer amount of stuff that it added. And also, you know, any pack that adds pets into the Sims games ends up being like one of the most, if not the most popular pack, you know? But what kind of stuff does Unleashed add, you may ask? Fucking everything, like my lord. So before this pack, the main world of The Sims 1 looked more like this, with the other 2 different worlds, Downtown and Vacation Island, on separate screens, right? Well, Unleashed made it look like this, adding just a fuckload of new lots, new families, Old Town, so more community lots. You know, it's a lot to go over. And then I would say one of the biggest themes of this pack, of course, is pets. We've added a ton of pet content, so not only can you adopt cats and dogs, but you can also own birds, reptiles, fish, the whole 9. There's a new pet store where you can purchase pets and pet supplies, as well as Sim Central Park, where they have pet shows. Oh yeah, you can train your pet and have them compete in a pet show. Why is Cornelia Goth here in a swimsuit? Anyways, our pet isn't very obedient, so of course we did terrible. This pack also adds in stray animals, so cats and dogs that will linger around your lot. The best way to get rid of them is to place this sign, the Stray Away Pet Prevention System, on the lot, in case you are sick of pee puddles tanking the room need on your home lot. It's me. I'm sick of it. Okay, so yeah, let's go over some of the new families. Gunther and Cornelia Goth, Mortimer's parents, and their pets. They live in a huge mansion. The Burbs are here. The Hicks live in a trailer with their bazillion dogs. There's a crazy cat lady. Life goals, honestly. And then the Charmings, Claire and her dog Luna, who completely embarrassed us at the dog competition, and I will not forget it. Not only does this side of the map now have more houses, households, and pet lots, but there's also a new farmer's market where you can get into the secondary theme of this pack, gardening. There's quite a few gardening gameplay items and mechanics that come with this pack. And to top it all off, Old Town features a French Quarter themed area with tons of community lots where you can listen to jazz, have a pastry or a cup of coffee, play pool, buy shit, play more pool, buy more shit, go to the park, listen to more jazz. There's a lot to do over and over again in different locations, but as we know, visiting community lots in general was very new and cool for the time. And like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna sit here and bitch about how many community lots there are? Please. And then finally, we have 5 new careers: animal care, circus, culinary, education, and fashion career tracks. Overall, it's just one of those huge packs that adds so much to the existing game in a really complimentary way. It expands the main map and just adds so much. I can see why players back in the day, they deemed this one an essential pack. But we still have 2 more packs to go. The Sims Superstar. Now we're really coming up with super creative ideas. This pack came out in 2003 and allows you to live out the fantasy of fame, fortune. Your Sim can potentially become a celebrity. I say potentially because the fame career track is most definitely the hardest career track in the game. It's way harder because it's the most active career in the game, and it has just like really wacky requirements, a lot more gameplay, like significantly more gameplay. So, you know, it's an interesting one. The first time I tried, I could not figure this one out. So I gave up right away, but I'm kind of determined to figure it out today. Oh yeah. So there is a new neighborhood attached to this pack, Studio Town. Wow. Look at those cars, guys. God, they add so much realism. Am I right? There's a ton of new community lots where you go and do the career. Okay, I suppose we should discuss how this fame career works. Instead of sending your Sim off every day to work their job for a few hours, you get to go to work with your Sim in Studio Town. It's not so straightforward though. Your Sim needs to gain and maintain their star power in order to keep their career in the fame track. There's no set hours. You kind of just go to Studio Town for however long, you know, use the fame related objects to perform either acting, singing, or modeling interactions. And then you get paid that way, but you also need to keep your mood and your skills up. And then in order to actually raise your star power, you'll have to make friends with other celebrities with high star powers, you know, which can be very difficult. It's not nearly as easy as tickling children. Some of the celebrities in this pack are real life celebrities. So we've got Avril Lavigne, Andy Warhol, Christina Aguilera, Marilyn Monroe, Richie Sambora, and John Bon Jovi of Bon Jovi, Freddie Prinze Jr., Sarah McLachlan, and Elle Woods. But I want to have my redemption. I'm going to try to actually progress in the fame career track. And I'm not going to give up. Hopefully. Oh God, please. I know I'm obsessed with playing with the Goths, but I just am obsessed with Bella. I've gotten her up to a half star, and so she is able to do the Andy Warhol photo shoots. And I have had her able to successfully do one of these. It seems like we have some competition. This girl is trying to steal my swag. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and pose for a picture for the paparazzi while I wait for my moment. Oh my God, the paparazzi did not even care. That was so awkward. Oh, it's nothing to do with Bella. Oh my God, this is a disaster. She's already floppy on a publicity stunt. Let's go. Oh yeah, juggling. Give the people what they want. So we're not allowed to do the other types of modeling just yet, I have figured out, but print ads seems to go pretty well most of the time. Nice work. I think I'll pick up a copy myself today. Yeah, you better do that. Andy Warhol. It's an insane addition to The Sims 1. Congratulations, Bella Goth. Due to your recent success in Studio Town, we are upgrading your standing on the star charts. We gained a star level. We are now an insider. We have 1 big fat star. Does Richie Sambora want to talk to us yet? He's like actually famous though, you know, so I don't think that he's gonna actually like want to talk to us. He's giving us an autograph, but that's about it. Well, I guess that's just the life of a nobody. At 1 star level fame, we are able to go to the recording studio. Hit it, Bella. Oh my God, she's gonna be a star. Hold on, babe. We don't let just anybody cut a record. I do need someone to record this jingle, though. Oh, 3 stars? Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Okay, so yeah, at 1 star, we cannot record a dance anthem. We can record a jingle. Yeah. Ooh. Oh my goodness, I love it. And we made $75. Let's keep it pushing. I'm gonna do a couple more of these. Okay, wait, I'm just actually now realizing that our body and our creativity skills are not high enough for a promotion, so we're gonna go. Okay, she's gotta train this body yaddy, so we're gonna have her work on that. Yes, Bella, you pump that iron, girl. Buns of steel and washboard abs. Absolutely, girl, that's the goal. And yes, of course, I am cheating with the infamous modded coffee pot. Okay, so her needs are gonna be sky high. It's fun to cheat sometimes. Is this about to be a standoff right now? What the hell is happening here? Everybody get out of here! Why is there so many animals? Okay, Bella now finally has all of the skills she needs in order to max this career. She did get a call yesterday. Oh, there's some paranormal activity going on in this house. Playing with the Goths is very annoying because of the paranormal activity, I'll be honest. But she did get a call yesterday that was like, hey, like, if you don't come to work, like, you're probably gonna get fired. So the fame career is a lot like a normal career where you can't miss more than 1 day, or else they're gonna be like, girl, you are no longer a celeb. Tragic. I guess you really need to put yourself out there and stay relevant. You know what I mean? I decided to come back to the recording studio to do yet another jingle because I think that one more and we're like promoted. Yes! Yes! We are now a name dropper. Not a very flattering title. But it says that at 1.5 stars, we can start doing commercials at the TV set. So let's freaking go over there. Okay, so we can go ahead and we can act in a commercial here at the hospital scene. Hold on, let me get a better look at this. Wow, that's incredible. Wouldn't want to be that guy, am I right? You couldn't sell candy to a baby. Sorry, kid, we can't use this. Oh, that's really awkward. Wait, hold on. Let's do it again. Not bad, kid. You're on your way to the top. Sounds like we're killing it. Okay.
Etway and Baruch. Baruch etway is as a wow. Wall as plaz. Fear and plaz.
I literally only had to do 3 of those. And I already got promoted again. Okay, cool. Unfortunately, now it says that we're gonna need 2 friends. And right now, our friends have 0 star power. The more famous a star, the more power they wield in Studio Town and the more helpful they'll be to your career. Okay, so this was confusing for me for a while because I simply am bad at actually reading things to find out what I need to be doing. But the Fame Friend system for promotions works different than the regular friend promotion requirement for all the other careers in the game. Duh, that seems so obvious looking back. It's not about how many friends you have at all. It's about how many stars your friends have. So I don't need 2 famous friends. I just need my friends to have 2 total fame stars. That could be 1 friend with 2 or more fame stars or 2 friends with 1 star each. It'll make sense in a second. It is still hard to make friends with adults, and even more so, harder to make friends with famous Sims. And before I figured out how this is supposed to work, I was out there trying to befriend everyone. I even went out on vacation again to try to get 2 more tickled child family friends. And then I ran into a bug, I think, where Bella couldn't interact with any of the kids on vacation. Why can't Bella hang out with the children? This is so... What? Oh my god. Why? This is too crazy for me. Everybody calm down. Who died? Who died? Who died? Oh my god. Cassandra died. Kids can die in the fire? No! No! Okay, clearly we need to plead for Cassandra's life because that's crazy. Please, please bring her back to life. Oh my god. Grandpa, please stop scaring the people right now. I don't need this, Grandpa. The Grim Reaper has no time for your whining and sniveling. He has a long list of people dying to meet him. Okay, well, no. Cassandra has just died. Okay, well, rest in peace, Cassandra. We'll add her to our Garden of Graves. Sorry. But anyways, the show must go on. Am I right? I did, after several days, manage to make a single famous friend who luckily had 4 star power to her name. So I was set to get a few more promotions, but it gets even harder from here. So I'm having Bella do a dramatic scene. How would we like to perform it? Sequence of 3. Dramatic, dramatic, suspenseful. Your acting's all over the place. I even got some on me. Pull it together or rethink that day job. Okay, wait. Suspenseful, dramatic, dramatic. I don't know how to do this. Comedic, suspenseful, dramatic. You're no actor. Well, I would beg to differ. When in doubt, look things up on Reddit. Apparently, when the director stands up out of the chair, the first option will be left. Motions with their hands open, it's the middle. Motions with clenched fists, it will be right. And I think, according to this Reddit post, you only need to get the first one right. And she was definitely clenching her fist, so I'm gonna go suspenseful. Oh, honey, this better work. Is she liking it? Oh, she's literally clapping. Okay, she loves it. Oh, she didn't like that one. I'm trying to read the director's mind. Oh my God, she hates it. Please don't demote me. I want to try one more time. Okay, one more try. One more try. There is apparently a mod that makes it successful every time, but I'm determined to learn it, damn it. Hands together, closed fists. Closed fists. Closed fists. I think it's suspenseful, dramatic, suspenseful. I'm trying that again. Suspenseful, good. Dramatic, good. Did I do it? Wow. Why was that so difficult for me to grasp? I can't even believe it. Yay! Okay, I really want to get to star level 3. I just got to do that successfully a couple more times, probably. That was really dramatic on me. I felt the suspense, truly. 3 stars, baby. We did it. We are trendsetters. Now, this is actually where we are going to stop for now because there is something in the Making Magic expansion pack, the next pack, that is really going to help us skyrocket in relevancy. It not only has to do with making magic, but also this obsessed fan that keeps following Bella around. Trust me, he will come into play very soon here. I really like the gameplay in this pack. You know, the career is so much more immersive than any of the other ones in the game. But yeah, you know, it's just really hard to make friends in this game. So it makes it kind of annoying and grueling and not fun in that way. I don't know how you would be able to make the 18-star friendship stars required to get all the way to level 5 organically. I have no idea. I feel like that would take so much work. Especially, I can't even dream of doing it without mods. You know, you just would have to be so dedicated. I guess I'm just destined to be a nobody. Okay, but the last pack, the last Sims pack that was released, Makin' Magic. It released in October of 2003. Very fitting because it's a little bit more spooky, a little bit more macabre. You know when you start a brand new household in The Sims and some random guy comes and drops off a box full of garbage on your doorstep? Yeah, that's from this pack. And it's not garbage. I don't know why I'm being so rude about it, honestly. It's stuff that you'll need to do magic and cast spells and all of that. It is the self-proclaimed largest of the Sims expansion packs, and you know, I mostly agree. At first I was, you know, kind of just like not really into this gameplay at all because it's just a little too complex for my liking. It's almost like a little fetch questy and a little repetitive, but I like the magic world. You know, it's spooky, it's creepy, it's foggy. There's a lot of fun stuff to look at in this pack and interact with, you know, similar to Vacation, so I can't like dog it too much. I'm just not super jazzed on doing spells and charms and stuff, mostly because gathering the items is a little annoying. Sometimes you'll have to go to Magic Town to gather ingredients by buying them one at a time from vendors. Like literally you walk up and you buy one and then you go to the register and one and go to the it's a little bit much. Okay, so basically, Makin' Magic comes with a new area, Magic Town, which is most easily accessed by jumping through the hole in the ground object, or you could pay $50 and take a balloon ride if you want to bring the whole fam. There's actually a few residential lots that you can buy and live in, which is a new concept with this pack, actually living in a world that's not the main one. You need magic coins as well as simoleons to purchase these lots, and you can gather magic coins by doing various activities throughout Magic Town, like performing on stage, charming the snake, selling magical ingredients to vendors. There's 3 residential and 6 community lots to visit in Magic Town. The lots will have different vendors, so if you're wanting to do a particular spell, you can look up which lots have what vendors. Make your life a little easier, okay? There's quite a few different spells and charms, some that are very interesting and can alter your gameplay quite a bit. You can grow a giant beanstalk to try to get up into a secret world that I was unable to grow and access. I know, I'm like so pissed off. I wanted to be able to do that, but I just couldn't make it work. A ton of just like gameplay features in general. There's some new NPCs, some familiar ones if you're a true simmer, a real one. Shout out Bonehilda. That's my girl. It is a very big pack. It can be very overwhelming at first glance. I'm not really too excited about doing every single spell for you guys. I just really don't know if it's necessary. It's gonna require me to go and like get a bunch of shit. It sounds like a lot, but there is one spell that I think can help take us all the way home today. Oh yeah, baby. In the Making Magic pack, there is one spell in particular that I would like to attempt to do today, if I can. God damn it, this game is so freaking hard. But that is the Price of Fame spell. The Price of Fame spell is going to make us famous. It's gonna take us to 4.5 stars in the fame career, so we don't actually have to grind for those promotions. In order to cast this spell, we're gonna need a beeswax, a diamond dust, and a black rose. In order to buy some of these items, we're going to need magic coins. So I gotta figure out how to get those. My first thing I wanna try is I wanna try performing. I've been raising the shit out of Bella's skills, and I think that's going to take us very far. Oh my god, she is doing that. Whoa. Yeah, there's no like magic skill, so it's kind of just dependent on your other skills, how successful you are at doing certain things. Okay, well that's 25 magic coins down. Let's do a couple more of these. We got time. Oh yeah, we got time. I also heard another way to get magic coins is by dueling Vicky Vampiress. Now, I don't know how to do that. How do I duel her? Okay, I have a guide here. I have a guide. Yep. Because it's actually, I've never dueled, but it's a lot more complex than it seems. Okay, and then this guy is sleeping. I don't really like that I can hear his snoring really loud. Okay, so she's doing white. So I have to cast yellow. Dude, okay, this guy is sleeping. It's really disrupting everything. Okay, so now I get to cast yellow brimstone because she did white. Yeah. Yeah, girl, get it. The snoring is like taking me out. I can't believe this. Okay, whoa, she just did something to me. What is that? Is that blue? Is that purple? Wait, why am I casting purple? Oh wait, never mind. Actually, I didn't need to do anything besides cast one thing. So how many magic coins did I get from that? 27. I feel like it should have been a lot more. Oh, Vicky Vampiress is falling asleep. Here, key. I honestly was making a lot of money from performing, so I'm just gonna like rip out a couple of those and go buy the things that I need. So the 2 items that I am going to need for this famous spell are beeswax and diamond dust. See, that one was the more expensive one. And the last thing that I'm gonna need is the black rose. Now, do you remember our obsessed fan from earlier? Yeah, that guy with the male manipulator mustache. Well, he is our obsessed fan, as you guys know, and occasionally he'll come and drop by the lot and just kind of like linger, kind of like how the animals, they just kind of drop by and they just like linger. Well, he's gonna do that, and sometimes he will leave black roses around the lot. Apparently, I haven't seen him do it before. We needed to be level 3 of the fame career though in order for it to happen. So like, of course we haven't seen him do it, duh. So yeah, now that we're level 3 in the fame career, it's like, okay, now we just wait. We just wait. I could be patient. I guess I could just like do more skills. I don't really know. He's here. He has arrived. Are you gonna leave me a black rose? Wait, are you leaving already? I didn't even ask you to leave. I actually kind of want you here. He came back. He came back. Oh my god, no way. Is he leaving black roses on Cassandra's grave? Wait, that's actually kind of weird. He's a true fan. He's a real one. He knows I have a dead daughter. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna add them in order. I'm gonna add the beeswax, and then I'm gonna add the diamond dust, and then I'm gonna add the black roses, all in that order. God, I really don't wanna mess it up. Make charm. Oh, this is very ominous. I don't like that this boy is haunting me right now when I'm trying to make charms. Please work, please work, please work. I have spent so much time on this. This is looking good. The price of fame charm. It worked! We are a 4.5-star celebrity! Thank God! I was getting so tired of this. Am I gonna go get 18-star powered friendship stars in order to progress to the 5-star celebrity? No, I actually feel like this is good enough. I think that The Sims, while it has some outdated and very irritating qualities, you know, it's really cool to look back and see the first game in the series and see where we've evolved and how we've evolved and all of the really advanced shit that they were doing back then. I had no clue. It is just like such an interesting game to go back and look on. I don't know. I think it's cool. Sure, you know, there's no eyedropper tool. So if you want to simply match a wallpaper or flooring design, you have to go search for it yourself. Every time you buy a new stove, it seems to catch fire, and then you buy another one and a burglar comes and steals it. Classic. Your spouse will sometimes fall out of love with you randomly, even though you talk and kiss every day, so sleeping in the same bed is no longer an option. Walking up the stairs is harder than rocket science. You know, this game isn't perfect by any means. It's an old game, but you know, as a lifelong Sims lover and a lover of the older Sims games, I had a grand old time going back and playing it. Shout out The Sims 1. You're a real one. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what your favorite thing about The Sims 1 is. If you learned something, if you're playing The Sims 1, if you don't plan on playing The Sims 1 after watching me suffer. I do have a second channel that I've been uploading a lot of Let's Plays onto from streams. So if you want to come and hang out with me on stream, I do stream on weeknights on Twitch. Not every weeknight, okay? Your girl is busy. No, but I do like to stream whenever I have a new game that I want to play. So, you know, come and check it out, and then go check out my second channel. That's where the Let's Plays are. Thank you so much to Careyology for sponsoring this video. Make sure you check them out in the link in my description. I hope you're having a great day and you continue to do so, and I will see you in the next one. Who wants me to do a Sims 2? Oh my goodness.